I see he's got a nice cup of coffee here. He just came out and criticized us like, you guys, you don't look after me at my own house.
We don't give him coffee here.
You give me water all the time.
Where did you get that coffee?
Where did you get that coffee?
First of all.
Down to our racing. This weekend's a really big one for us. The rain has played a tough part in our role with getting everything organized, and they're busy grading and cleaning again all the mud and everything. But you know what? This year it can be wet. What the heck, man? Let's have fun. If you look at the 4x4s on TV everywhere, they test them through the mud. They test them in all conditions.
Yeah.
So you know what? Maybe a little bit of rain, 40%, so we can have 40% of a day in the mud, and then the other 60%, we're gonna party.
It makes it difficult for the climb, eh? The rain.
Very,
so what are they
difficult.
doing to combat that?
Nothing.
Hey.
They're going to drive. They put their 4x4s in number 4 gear for high and 4 and gaan klim. Papa, go show your stuff.
Interesting times, of course, as we know, it's now gone quarter past 10. We've got a man in the building, the CEO of WOMZA himself, Mr. Ismail Peck. Of course, he has to give us insights as to what we can expect for what's considered possibly the biggest weekend for WOMZA and everybody else as part of their organizing committee. But before we dive into the big weekend ahead, let's do a proper welcome to him. I see he's got a nice cup of coffee here. He just came out and criticized us like, you guys, you don't look after me at my own house.
We don't give him coffee here.
You give me water all the time.
Where did you get that coffee?
Where did you get that coffee?
First of all.
Bogart loves me.
Very much so. Mr. Ismail Peck, welcome to it again. Great honor to have you part of the show today.
Thank you very much. Always for just hosting me and letting me be here and talk about my passion in life. There's so much always that I need to talk about, and there's never enough time.
No, there is never enough time. But I think we got enough time today. I hope.
Today we have to have enough time, because I think you got some big plans coming up. I see you walked in with the McLaren booklet as well. It looks something that I was.
Please flip the page. They need to see.
No, he's saving.
He's saving. Oh, okay.
This guy can just push me so quick. Let's have a build up.
It's a build up set to come on.
We have to slowly do a build up. You hold it like that and you do a build up. You remember when it was COVID time and we all used to get our coffee ready, and then the president comes on 8 o'clock. We're all sitting in front of a TV with our coffees and our cookies. Right. My fellow South Africans.
You wait for the good news.
And you never get it. You never got it.
Never. Like when they just cancelled everything, there was just nothing. We woke up the next morning and we just heard, no more masks, no more nothing. Huh? Really? No coffee.
Back to reality.
No 8 o'clock. No nothing. That wasn't good, man. Sure. But anyway, down to our racing. This weekend's a really big one for us. The rain has played a tough part in our role with getting everything organized. Nokwacha was supposed to be here this morning, but he's now on the mine dumps, and they're busy grading and cleaning again all the mud and everything. But you know what? Last year it was dry, it was easy. This year it can be wet. What the heck, man? Let's have fun. Look, you guys are on a tar circuit. You're on the tar section.
Yes, exactly.
So we don't have to worry about mud or anything of that nature, man.
No, you're going to worry because I want to send you in the mud.
But it makes it difficult for the climb, eh? The rain.
Very,
what are they
difficult.
doing to combat that?
Nothing. They're going to drive. They put their 4x4s in number 4 gear for high and 4 and gaan klim. Papa, go show your stuff.
So before we speak about this weekend's 4x4, I'm looking at the weather forecast now, and it says there's a 40% chance of rain on Saturday. Of course, contingency plans have been put aside, and you say the team currently now is currently on the course, trying to sort out things and put out plans to ensure that if the rain does come, the show must definitely go on. I'm assuming that's the same mandate coming from your side as well.
100%. You know, we have postponed this event once before. It was November last year, and we cannot postpone anymore. It goes on. But remember, if you look at the 4x4s on TV everywhere, they test them through the mud. They test them in all conditions. So you know what? maybe a little bit of rain, 40%, so we can have 40% of a day in the mud, and then the other 60%, we're gonna party.
I saw the fly officially out?
It's out. It's happening, boy. It's happening.
The fly. I think the fly is officially out, and of course, I've got some very interesting lineup. Of course, you've mentioned entertainment as far as the vehicles are concerned, but now I see the lineup has also been released as far as entertainment is concerned. Of course, you got the likes of Vinny Da Vinci there, Babalo M coming in, Ralph Gum, and of course Demtuda coming in as well. These are some of the most prominent names as far as local music is concerned. Of course, the legend himself, Vinny Da Vinci, he's definitely going to cause a bit of a stir there. The entertainment side of it, of course, also bringing the weather back into play as well. It's not going to affect it, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's tricky, that one.
That's a very tricky one. No. We're actually going to cover the stage now. We're going to put a whole thing over the stage now.
Like a dome.
Like a dome or whatever you call it. And then also we're going to have marquee tents right around to seat about, I think, 500 people, 400 people, something like that.
Makes a lot of sense, yeah.
And remember the East Rand, right? God only pops in there for a few minutes.
That's
so
true.
it downpours.
That's true.
And then it's done. And God says bye.
And also,
he doesn't want to spend too long time there. No, we'll get into a fight.
We all reside in the east. So what you say now, we understand 100%. Of course, there was a big storm that came in yesterday. It lasted about five minutes.
Yeah,
it went over to Pretoria. So it's something definitely that we can look forward to this coming weekend. Hopefully, the Nimbus cloud does shift along over to Pretoria, and let's just have a good day of events, the 4x4 challenge.
And a lot of people have been telling a lot of people about the event, and they've been saying, "Can we bring our children and everything?" I'm just like, yeah. Is that correct?
Of course, 100%.
Family fun day.
Family fun day. Family fun day, and by 6 o'clock, send them home. It's a party time for adults.
starts.
Man. So I just told them, like, look, it's a family day. Everybody come through. 10 o'clock, please be there.
100%. 100%. From 10 o'clock onwards, the hill climb will start and everything will be happening. Look, from when you're coming in from the gate, it's a paved area onto the tar. You go to the left. That's where all the food stalls and whatever's going to be all on the tarmac. There's another tarmac on the right on our quarter-mile drag strip. That's where our stage will be, and so you can see everything from everywhere.
Oh, okay.
And by 4 o'clock, we go over to the drags. After the drags,
it's party time.
Yeah. So just a revision of the program of events. You say 10 o'clock, the event, the gates open.
Yeah.
So we're looking about from 10 o'clock to...
From 11 o'clock.
From 11 a.m. until about what time? What time can we expect the events come to close?
About 4 o'clock.
4 a.m.
4 p.m.
4 p.m.
No, the full event.
The full event, yeah.
The full event, no, midnight, finish.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, at my age, at 12
midnight.
o'clock, we're done. Just a few youngsters. I'm not entertaining you.
That's when we come alive. That's when everyone comes alive.
But now
we're going to continue on your behalf.
It's like a comedy show here for some of us. but now you haven't even mentioned your partner in crime here.
Oh, him on the deck.
Yeah.
I trust him. I trust his services. And I know he'll be playing some quality music. And of course, he'll be playing over through to the next morning as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just throw you guys off course a bit. Right. People just don't know how to get into racing. People are always wondering how to do it, where to go, what to do. There's a very easy way. You go to the go-kart track, which is next door. It's Formula K. And you can book a rental kart. And if you like that, you can decide to buy a kart. You can phone me up, phone my team up, anyone of WOMZA. We'll guide you in the direction of a little team that's there that can teach you, all your kids. It's not only for kids, it's for adults as well. So you guys as well can come as Bogart as a team there, and I can put you guys in a team, and you could even race an endurance race on the kart team with inexperienced people.
Sounds like something.
And that way you guys would see what it's about, and from there you can go to the bigger forms of racing, you know, if you really like it. So, you know, that was something I just wanted to throw a quick something in it. But we're going to get into it not next week. Next week I can't be here.
Guys, you're just putting it out.
Sorry everyone, I can't be here next week. So these people, okay, let me just put it out there. McLaren is now entertaining all their customers. So you buy a car from McLaren and you go on a road show with them. And it's like down to Durban for 3-4 days, staying in the best of hotels at the cheapest rate.
Nice.
I'm not going to discuss the rate, but it's so cheap. It's not even, you can't even go to Sun City for 2 days with the money you spend on a 4-day road trip. And then they bring your car back by truck and they fly you back home.
Sure.
And you go through sceneries of something. But if you have a look at this, right, McLaren. So let's open up and see what's going on inside here, right? So I don't know if you can zoom in.
Opening scene
Right
inside the studio. Wow.
Let's see. They're gonna try and zoom in for you people just to see what's going on here. Now this is the advert we're making for McLaren. Okay, it's
coming with the zoom. It's coming.
It's coming.
That's number one day.
I'm gonna do that. I'm helping you zoom.
Okay.
Check that. Cool. You check there. I'm sitting there.
I see you right at the top.
No, wait. It gets better. Look at that. The sign is behind me. The sign is in front of me. You. Look at that.
Styling at Bogart Clothing.
Yeah. So do you want to take us through the guideline of the booklet and your involvement with McLaren? I know. Obviously, you're fully involved as far as motoring South Africa is concerned. But now you've gone as far as introducing luxury motoring in it as well, more than just the sporting side of it. Just tell us about your partnership with McLaren and where can we expect this to go?
Okay, so I walked into McLaren one day and I just loved it there. The warming welcome, the nice people inside there, the nice smell that you get walking in there.
You didn't just walk in. You went there with a purpose. You didn't just walk in.
And I really like
Rob, let the man cook. Let the man cook. Rob, let the man cook, man.
Stop it. And I was just talking to a salesman, getting to know things, and I just realized, while he was explaining things to me, I thought, so many people out there actually don't know how easy it is to buy a McLaren. You know, you all look at it and you think it's a far-fetched thing. It's not a far-fetched thing.
Okay.
And then I decided that, you know what, let me make an ad for them and introduce it to the people and teach people how to buy a McLaren and what after service you have and what warranties you get. Even if the car is a 2014, you still get a warranty. All that kind of stuff, you know. And I realized that people don't know that out there. And then I approached them and I said, come, let me do something for you. And we now busy. This is my proposal to them. It hasn't been finalized. There's lots of do's and don'ts that I have, guidelines that I have to work with. And obviously we'll end up at Bogart on that day of the filming of our advert, because, you know, wherever I go, I always bring Bogart in. And the more we get into it, but next week I go with them away. Okay, that's that's final. That's final.
So, is it fair to consider you part of the McLaren club now? How does your approach to being part of the McLaren, so-called McLaren club, might be different to somebody else? And your advice, you're obviously saying this, being in McLaren is a lot easier than what the public perception might be. Now that you're part of the club, just take us through the tour that you guys are going to go through. What does the tour entail? How does one become part of that tour? Is it a common thing for common South Africans and just a general person to be involved in as well?
You know, okay, I don't even know how to explain this. I think if you sitting at home and you see that a car company or a car manufacturer, you buy a car from them and the cars is not too hectic on the prices. You could get a McLaren that's the price of a BMW. That's no lie. And once you buy the car, they contact you and they say, right, we're doing a breakfast run on Sunday. Now, instead of you sitting bored at home after you come from church, those who go to church,
Okay.
Don't let me
Come, let's go for a run to wherever, and you meet smart people, you meet nice people. Really, I'm like so impressed with the people I meet and stuff. Nobody's got airs about themselves. It's just really something off the hook. And now it's the Durban trip, and I'm sure there's going to be many more trips. They were talking about taking guys out to racetracks and teaching them how to go around the racetrack with their cars, but just at decent speeds, you know. But it's more of a teaching curve of how to drive a McLaren, because they're fast. I mean, look at the accident in Cape Town. Everybody said, because he's driving a McLaren. No, he should never have nobody should have rented that guy a car, because you don't know how powerful these cars is. You need to go learn to drive these cars. So when you being a fool, you must know at least how to rectify the car when it gets out of
rented
control.
car. Hey, Mr. Ishmael, that's being too foolish. Eh?
I'm telling you. It's ridiculous.
McLaren, not just Polo.
In Cape Town, you can hire anything but Harley Davidson, AC Cobra, V8, McLaren, a Porsche, anything you like.
Sure.
But this is interesting that McLaren is actually doing this. Is actually coming out and doing this outreach program that they're doing. I see what they're doing. It's actually quite amazing.
I was talking to the sales manager yesterday, and I just said to him, you know what? Maybe these big ads is for the big people, the high-end people, and makes the middle-class people think that it's unreachable. And actually it is. I never ever thought I'd drive one. And going in there and just going through the motions of things. Yeah. You guys will see the advert.
That's made it attainable.
Let me not
see the advert. Bug up my ad, okay? My ad is going to be the one that will tell everything, okay? Stop it now.
Okay.
We want to get the information. We want to get the juice on. But nonetheless, we're slightly running out of time with you. Just give us a recap of what we can look forward to as far as the weekend program is concerned with WOMZA.
With WOMZA, we have the Oval Series at Ultimate Outlaws, but the rain has been so much, the track is flooded, so they're cancelling that event. I see it's just been cancelled. Pretoria is still running their event on Saturday.
Okay.
And then it's just our big one. Yeah. Then the week after is Kailami Extreme Festival. That's also a huge one, but that's for Motorsport South Africa, which is the governing body of motorsport as well. And yes, I like advertising them as well, because we're all doing the same thing.
Yes,
and we all want the same outcome, It's motorsport to be the winner always.
All right, cool. Quite fascinating things, man. I like what's going to happen this weekend. Obviously, people, you can find me on stage as well on Saturday, so please do come through in numbers. It's going to be amazing during the daytime. She's going to be there. Feroza says she wants to be in the car.
I didn't even know Feroza's like a DJ. I just saw her bouncing there in Sandton City. And they turn that knobs and they pull up and down. I don't know if it's just a recording playing and they're just showing off with all these knobs.
It's a special one we got for the Bogart VIP experiences only. Oh yeah, when you arrived. Oh yeah, you arrived, but we didn't see each other. But yeah, oh yes, definitely. It was quite a nice one, man. But I wish you had stayed longer, though.
I couldn't.
Yeah. Yeah, you were in the right. I know why. But it's quite fantastic, man. But thank you for coming through. Definitely, we're going to see each other this weekend, and then we do this.